Pulling off a miracle performance, and they will be your final team going to Santiago.
And he fell back before. This time he will not fall back. He sets up Forsaken. And I think this might be the one. As Ethan and Brock, it looks impossible. And it might just be as Brock the last one alive. As the Princes of Pacific continue their pursuit.
Absolute domination here of basically their hard counterpart, NRG, to be able to bounce back after some of these rounds and still string together a possibility. Absolutely insane, but that's the caliber of NRG.
Gaining a bit of ground, it's a tap to try and pull out some form of util. All 10 flying forwards, but that top flank dealt with. Nerves gone still to most of this, but bullets still raining down on them. Shot through the box, it's a lot of damage. Sternhardt, he's got a lot on his plate. Anderson just can't quite do it, not against NRG. Pissed around early on for them.
You play against the defending lockdown.
Actually preemptively placed down on either side. Gaining a bit of the ground. Alemi's eating a lot of damage though, and Kiko's locking down. Jump spotting, looking for the info, but not aware of the corner. Koala Noob still here, trying to play his life in, but it's NRG with the advantage in a spot like this, but potentially turn of the tide for this man through the smokes. That is weak. Brock though locking it down. Odin in his hands, finding where this last player is. Hold on, Nerve! By this time, how about the defuse? Oh my! Down to the milliseconds. Arriving onto the scene of the crime. He's very much alone. That damage done right into Alan's position spotted. Albert lowers anything. Alan, he denies it all. Poor position by Ethan.
Remember, the Cosmic Divine is in play here.
Massively poor position, and Ethan and a Alan forward as a no! Rolling on this Fury knows meant to help him out. Alan now leading the charge. Overdrive is going to be unleashed, popped off. Happy for this. Any attempt to try and deny this. The fuse from potentially going off, but it's all going wrong for NRG, and also right for Fury. So slowing down the approach. Any attempt to try and stun them before they can get through the gate. Double dash though over and abound. Matter's in there. Refract is going to be wasted away in a moment, but he does get that plant down. He is very much stuck here.
What the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck is this trap?
The fuse again. What is the next layer towards it? She just have to face this one with bodies and fighting towards it all together, but the full stick. That's what reigns supreme, and that's what wins Fury at this round. Forwards. I was going to be just sitting into his own team's salvos, but just head just popped out. Popped off, clean off the shoulders. Alan now looking for a little bit more. Sliding and gliding to the side. That's Kiko removed. Hits into the trade, and that is too damn fast. He's thoroughly stuck now with full safety in numbers. That's in. He's going to be sticking this, but he needs to get a handle on it because the damage, oh my! Fury get it done, 13-7 on our opening map in this series.
Bonfire, last time that you played a split, that is going to be the next map. It was in Master Santiago against Paper X, and that was a composition that today is very meta, with Mata on the neon, Ethan on the sky. Is that what we should be expecting going to map 2 or something else?
We have something completely different from Split now. It's because of Sam. It was his W chat. He was suggesting it to us, so we W using it now because he's a W streamer.
Makes total sense.
Yeah, Matter's the one who's got to get a bit of a move on. Sign up the timing. That's going to be it. Deleting! Oh my! Side step for now. Brock looking to see if he can contain most of this one here. Look at the util! Oh, that's crazy! Connects. Decay is there. Nerve just follows through. And now with the overdrive. He had no exit strategy, but the players are flooding in now. NRG taking a fight to them. Matter blind. So what? Koala Noob! Things that you can do in a spot like this. Matter drops down though. That's execution style. Hold on, Bucky in his hands. Nerve stepping forwards, but it's all Matter. Couple of shots. Hold on, Matter. It's the post plan that's being played here. Nerve knows that he can just play this one all the way down, and now it's at 1v1. Anderson versus Matter. Already a full stick all the way through. Jumping away, Matter. How many times will he get away with it? Shoulder to shoulder basically here, and they don't know how close they are. No way. Slips straight underneath and all the way into the back. The players, it's disrupted the setup. The shoulders just trying to help out for Kiko eventually brought down to his knees. Ethan is straight in there again, but he's up onto the ropes, and he just manages to control the chaos. But in the midst of it, it's brought it to 1v1 once more. Alan's going to go for a plan here, but Mata has a showstopper. It should be the slam dunk. Already letting loose. No way! That is perfection to close it out against the reigning world champs.
Creeps forward. That's the ball. 2 players in his eyes. MW Zera. Now Brock with 20 HP. That's a collapse shot almost. Spawn. Now KRÜ have to worry about their 6 as well as what's exactly in front of them. KRÜ, Dante into the thick of it. As Sadok gets another. Sadok delivers once more. Down some fire on the spike, but Silence is holding it down. He falls. As Sadok gets a 3rd. Kiko pushed into the corner. Sadok is good for the job. Still advancing. Brock is shown on up, pulls away from the spray, back into it. There he is. Good for 2 in the round for NRG. The spike is heading back into A as this hit goes down on C. But A is now so important for KRÜ are able to open it up. Now Ethan steps in and finds the spike. The IGL just needs to stay alive. There's not enough time to actually go back and plant this spike. As the tether comes down to Ethan must live. He cannot. Means for KRÜ setting up perfectly into this post plan, mowing them down in waterfall. Mata got the first. There's so much left to do. KRÜ stand strong and take map 1. And Mata all the way through.
He's still going.
What is going on? KRÜ doing very nicely there. Yeah, he went in and out, is kind of doing something like what Dante was doing there. Makes you think twice about B, except Mata is going straight into it. Judge on the other side, though, says, yeah, haven't seen that since NRG on the pistol round, but surprise, Dante's home. Right, you get the kill in mid, then reclaim some space into ramps. Here goes Mata, though. Oh, no! The shorty even beats the judge. No information gained. Dante in front of the stun. Dante into the corner and the shorty. This is a good entry out of NRG. Collecting on the first kills. That's Mata's first. Gets it at the end of the half, and the crowd is going wild for it too. Hold your breath. Silence has arrived. Ease their way back in. Silence waiting for it. There is Brock. And now in the clutch, Mata will need another to take this round. He can't let this game slip away. And that'll be it for Mata. Making that noise, he shut down. Is there time? I don't think so. I think Mata has done enough. He wins the round for NRG to close the half.
Shorty's on both sides, but Dante's better. Clear is good, though.
That was pretty. Scuba shot. Oh my god, I thought Dante had both for a second. A nice dink onto Les. A big pistol to win. On the stinger, though, MW. MW has a phantom despite it having no. Don't take out your util, Ethan. Brock is real slow on the re-clear. Out into the open, Silence just faces him down. There's just not enough time for this. Pulling Brock away from the spike. Collected this round for KRÜ out of nowhere. KRÜ, they just mow down Ethan through the box. They've all moved past him now, too. He's going to see them all when the wall comes down. Mata will try to do something on the other side, but there's just too much in his way. To an electric start. Crescendals in week 1 and dismantle NRG in week 2. A flawless start for KRÜ.
The world champions, a team that have been so strong in America's failed by a team in their 2nd official match.
It's odd, right? Because you're seeing all the smiles during kickoff where they were 2-0.
Yep.
Now they're the ones that are actually 0-2 in the stage. It's been a big decline out from them, and I think this has to be the turning point in their season, or in their stage rather, because otherwise it's going to get away from them.
Their playoff spot is in actual jeopardy.
Shores up this potential pincer. But the attackers in the post plan, Arsenal to the side, really trying to take on. This puts NRG down to 2. Scuba and Brock with a high-low setup that falls flat. I think they might have Selbury held onto it for a long time. Wyatt, it's not going to do too much in this one.
Are they going to send that out one of this round? Should do as good as done.
Bonafide 2v2, any sort of cringe stall mechanics. What? Asuna with the ace.
It's doable for NRG. It's doable for Scuba here.
Oh, we don't check those corners, do we? Scuba, 3, it's bang, attempts to challenge.
Molly just forces Brock right into the flash. Now, how can they low time?
This is awkward here. Johanna Thieves still going to go for the plant, maybe pull off the side if they can. Lingering. Okay, the wallbang is going to account for the lockdown. Really working their way up secret. This is awkward. Oh, the Cosmic Divide provokes action from NRG. They rather realize they're probably going to make something of this. Through the wall we go, and guess who's waiting for him? Cryo and Vora double down.
This game's over. Why are we so sad?
So what do we need to do better? Like, what's the adjustment?
I don't know. We're doing everything wrong, though.
Right on this angle.
Raw sauce. No catch up, baby. Cryo's down too. Doing squats.
Does Brock? No.
Who's a Noah? Bang snuck up here, but this can be spotted out pretty easily. Got it to half. Another shocky towards the sights, and there it is.
That's up to Valor.
Oh, bang! That! Nightfall constantly divide, not an option for them though. They did lose Banks. It's stun. That is a nice little relay. Look at all the space you can take off this. And there's Asuna, like a bat out of hell, but it runs headlock into Brock. It's on Cryo. B Brock, shorty in hand, and he gets ahead of the Owl drone. 100 Thieves close out on a pretty dominant pearl.
Oh my god. The worst day.
Sam, chill. There's always another map. Map 2, Lotus.
Yeah, but it's our map pick.
Okay, okay, listen, I haven't said this for the entire split, even though they've been 0-2, but NRG is genuinely playing like they're 2 steps behind every round. I don't know what it is. They seem to not know what the opponent is doing way more often now than they ever have.
He's honestly done very well.
Just all over the place. He has to wrap all the way around.
Okay. Nice by Vora. To be fair, Ethan was a second of 2 very low plays in that spot. Halfton sees the head. Vora! No way, bro, no way! Down, but traded out instantly. Viper's pit, all on that low ground, and Cryo has to step up and find a shot here. Brock out in the open. Hang on, still Garden gets active, and Ethan again finds crucial frag involvement. This time it's to the tune of 2 kills, make it 3s. Okay, no time for that deployment, apparently. To make it on A, or they could have, but Brock drops into pit instead. Kiko's fine on his own, apparently. That's the same for Brock, though. Bang whips that quiet out. In we go. Kiko with the opener. Right, they're getting some classic double swing. Has to be a good double swing. There's the bait. Oh, buddy, it's going to be dangerous. Marta taken down. Bang with 3 in the round already. And come on, surely Scuba can salvage this. It looked ugly. Yep, he's just going to push up. And respectfully, NRG back off of heaven. Going to wait for the smoke to dissipate. And slide on in. Marta's found 3 out of nowhere. Bang! How does he fall there? Timo with the off angle. He's rewarded for it, but NRG close out Lotus. Marta is playing harder.
They lost.
Marta shoot no.
Put Marta on the harbor, and no one with control play. He gets right up past their own smoke as he can. Oh, okay.
This is dirty. This is into a gun round, by the way. Ethan is just time to go. Here's that late Viper wall set up now for retake. Awkward stuff. Awkward indeed. Timo.
Despite he's being unable to retake, the only other round of notice seems super likely, but
now the backstab being threatened. Kiko just fumbles up.
It's over.
Causeway. Timo low, so hoping to set up at least like a staggered double swing.
Why is he looking like one of the best harbors?
But it's because of an adaptation they made with the utility, where while NRG sight and about to plant,
slow this up, and Arsenal's gotten ahead of it. He's on low, but he knows he can play contact easily. Oh, Ethan, it's dirty! It's absolute filth! They might want to be disruptive midway through this hit, but the weapons obviously favor the attackers, and Timo!
What is so fucking funny?
Oh, the line. These are bad. Cryo doesn't much. Bang and Timo deliver. Brock and Ethan going to be late to the party, but still, it's going to be a 1-for-1. Bang very low. Here we go. He's going to throw it. The front connect, and there it is. Brock does him in. NRG finally have their win.
Since the map came out, I've been begging Bonk to go on Harbor.
He's begging to play any role but Duelist.
I love it.
Really?
He
gets to play Neon every day, and he's like, "Oh, I hate Duelist.
Neon.
I hate Duelist."
I hate playing Neon,
bro.
I hate it.
It's so broken.
And I watched Sam play on Harbor for I think a year, so I learned from the best, and I was just waiting for my moment, you know. Like I feel like I learned everything from the GOAT.
Respect. Well, EG are now on the site, putting pressure on Evil Geniuses. The super is so low. Just pinged away at. He's now Bouch dividing up. Can thread the needle very nicely. Yo, what's up?
You see him shift to planting open instead of just planting for main. It doesn't matter when Ethan's just killing everyone.
Ethan absolutely tearing things up on Fracture, and there he is for the ace. NRG have been really halted here. Some good utility traded both ways. Kiko finally for 3. Nice stun. And Zupa is there as well. As the walls come down, though, Scuba's there for 3. From the skies, Ethan claims his first victim, and now pushing these players into the flank. Dudgesin is showing up. Evil Geniuses might have cooked up around here. Brock stays alive for now, but B main is a problem. Takes some damage in return. Mata spots the first and the second, must reload. In the clutch, he's good for it. It looks like curling on down here, but Okeanos is waiting for it. And now the reinforcements have arrived, but there's just bodies on the floor. It doesn't. No, look, NRG the double off. We love to see it then. Oh no. There's the stun. Mata's in front of it though. That operator again, a problem. Just having way too much fun with EG this round. 4 for him to close things out. Well, this game gonna start off with a big fight over in main. Dudgesin to collect first, and EG have held here even with fewer numbers heading into the fight. That's his read on it right now. Still confused, getting shot in the side of the head, and Kiko.
Early for NRG.
You know, I've really loved seeing NRG in these last 2 rounds control the mid space for them, and even like putting down a 1-for-1 as this fight continues moving up. Evil Genius is really trying their best, but it means nothing in the face of Brock's Odin. First kill goes to Calm, and now NRG flood on through. Now Superman in the worst position possible. 3 for Kiko and the round. They are down a number, and that means they have to take some chances. A nightfall, and Brock is still waiting for it. He's up in the thick of it now. But he has to move in, and now they've realized he's there. Superman is out. NRG have done it by keeping it calm here. As it got towards the end, NRG will take their second series win of the stage, advance to 2-2, and eliminate Evil Geniuses from playoffs contention.
And of course, as we had mentioned previously, what this matchup is all for, and what's at stake here is huge, because what's wild is that we have 2 incredibly popular teams that are going to be coming into this one. You have your world champions, you have freaking Sentinels. Whoever wins this, you're in. Last match of the stage. It couldn't end any way better than this.
Yeah, he's got the highest average damage per round across anyone on the team in this stage, and most of them 100 feet, so that brought the average up significantly.
Kiko really off to the races. That saturate though could be a bit problematic here. Gerwin caught out by it, just lingers a little bit too close to the sun. Gerwin takes some damage coming in through the metal. Of course, he has that mobility. Mata though gets caught out in the open. It doesn't seem to matter. The trades are there. Horn already dealt with, but time is short for Brock and Jonah.
Jonah, who's clutched up in back-to-back 1v1s for Sen. Has that resolved that experience and bait out the shot, and Redux misses, but yeah, Redux not going to miss. He's on for the ace.
Ethan says, it's okay, I'm going to shut the ace down at the very least. And Contest is not going to give you a free kill. Little shoulder pick, little info check. Ethan does rip his head off. Now though, again, you are on your last legs, and once more is Jonah P. Ethan shows a gun barrel and drops down. Is there more where that came from? Contest knows it. Oh! Okay! Unreal! Look at he's barely alive! Not looking like an 8-sided shape out there, but let's see what he can do. No, that is dirty! What a filthy round from Sentinels! Space. So they don't get caught out or exect on, which would be even worse. Scuba again finds successful out in that tree.
Might be able to get one back here. Yeah, that's at least one. Outlaw collects that trade with ease.
Such an important anti-eco to find here. John! Come on! Now an attempt at a touch. We're going to get this one to half. This is getting uncomfortable here for NRG. Jonah P, don't you dare! And Scuba catches him. Now John's going to do it himself. It was half. It looks like they know it though. NRG come bounding in. And Scuba takes 4 on this anti-eco.
He gets 1, gets the ult off as well.
Look at all the pings. Neural comes out. Horn's also going to reveal some plays, but Kiko just fights inside the molly. He's going to get awkward once the smoke starts to clear. Scuba is conditionally safe for the time.
Cortez trying to work through main.
They just know. And it's young Carlton Banks that has to step up and challenge. Snappy aim as always, but didn't have enough in reserve. NRG claw their way out of their map pick of Fracture.
So how is this timing worked out?
I don't know how Ethan doesn't see this at all.
There's got to be, all right, there's got to be something now.
All right. Now for NRG, can everybody know when they're going to activate it? Oh, Kiko! Sharp his attack, but Redux is able to find some space to work in.
Spray down with the stinger. Kiko's isolated in the site and just slowly wrapping.
Sound! He lives! Somehow avoiding being taken out there, and he can just peer over and get the job done.
The ult to get back in.
Redux is forced forward there by that snake fire, but he's good for it. Ready to throw down! Kiko in immediately. Gerwin's going to have to fast lane for his own safety, but with a pin! It's actually Ethan going down first. Here's Cortez moving up. He can clear corners, but Didn't quite get there in time. Now the noise being made, contingency thrown out. You're just going to push through this. NRG.
It's going to go into the Cortezia and Redux on the anchor.
What a
That's the
catch!
First.
Amongst
And
this.
Sen are trying to flood. They're trying to help Cortez back here, but it goes down to Kiko.
Sat around this corner. Joe into the rescue though. Overdrive at the ready. And John is going to make use of the ruckus that he's caused.
He rotated off. They've given this side. The noise cut has kind of broken.
He's going to try and gain some ground. Push up. Cove now is going to be in play. Scuba with the spray through it. Here comes Marta. There's no way you're ready for this. It's on Jonah now, but 3 players swarming this DT's location. One is not enough. He's able to find Kiko in the background. Marta hasn't quite been able to wrap around and get Jerwin.
He is alone.
Flashed away, but making a lot of noise, and Marta's able to bring him down. John inside. Jonah has to play post-plant here. This is uncomfortable as Brock notches a third. It's on Jonah, and it's not enough. NRG, even the game.
And Sen are just trapped back. It's like they have no space to work with.
Back to back is the way Sen are going to go. It's the way they came into the round. Jonah traded out. It's going to be John with 31 health. John to do it all. Surely not. Scuba. Out of the open. He's done it. The Red Bull clutch to put Sen on map points. Not making any mistakes. The Scuba now has to reveal himself, make some noise, and just go for it. It's not enough. The final playoff spot here in stage 1 remains on the line as Sentinels take breeze.
Take this forward stage.
Stick Marta on the corner.
And he goes down. Cortezia just patient, and there's an overpush.
Oh, what was the paranoia? Hello?
Completely whiffed.
Feel the pressure, the pinch. 3 on 3. Joe might try and swing this with an Odin as well. The spray comes in from Jonah, but Brock is ready for him. A dangerous business. And now Scuba with the stinger has to go to work, and you better believe he's good for
It's a
it.
necessity. They have no map control.
Brock. What a high-value kill. Player hiding in the smoke here. It's Cortez. Surely not 3. Heads are rolling. And time has been born. 4 for Cortez. The headshot bandit almost delivers a miracle. They're not playing together though. Marta. Correction. Slide away. Over the baby door. Open though in terms of time. I love this close sneak here from Marta. There's a Red Bull clutch and 4 kills come back from Marta.
In this instance though, likely a little bit less anchoring and a lot more running out except for this attack. So we are 4 to 4.
Settles are picking up. We are back into the game, folks. I've been told we got some Valorant for you guys. And it does here against the literal world champion. Brock up on 9! It's 3 down. He's only got 4 health though. Strong wind will blow him over, and John QT's full of more than hot air. Shell to the back of the site could be devastating. Ethan exacerbating that issue with the stinger. Straight through the smoke. This looks like a conversion for NRG to even up the game. See over the last couple of rounds, you can see them deflate. They got off to a good start here. We're back to winning way suited up.
Wow. We're never opening that door again, bro.
Full control. They have canvassed it out entirely. Ethan's looking to try and get a bit of info. Jonah wants to take the job. Marta can just sit tight, wait for this to get worked. And then
It's not you two.
on the B side of the map, that's where Settles on the side of it and left Jonah in their wake, and he's knocked 2 down. Oh, give him another one, don't you? Partially because of that sick round we just had. Here are the Razor Vines now. We're still going to go for it. Okay, 1 for 1. Good enough for the time being, but Ethan emerges.
Yo, you got headsets rolling through the round.
Full A fight from NRG. Descend just trying to, yeah, they do. It's another teleport from John. This time he's caught. Is the trade there? No, it's
How's
not
he alive?
found.
Survives for a while, still going to be thrown out though. That could be a bit of an issue now. Cortezia guns Ethan down. Defenders in this vicinity, and Cortezia is a problem like that. Jerwin up close, judge in hand, backs out. Thinks the better of it, but Jonah gets picked off in his absence. He's got to go for it. Straight into Kiko. And Redux, last one standing, had to watch his teammate Scuba ascend without him, and he'll have to watch it again. That's World Championship pedigree from NRG. The grit and determination to hang in there, and they've booked their spot in our Stage 1 playoffs.
Go ahead and take a look at the standings and where we ended up, because with that win, NRG, you lock that 4th spot, but man.
Let's go, bro.
Yeah, it's a huge win for you guys for sure, of course, and this is the bracket.
They're starting at the bottom, in the lower bracket, all the way from the very start. And if NRG wants a trip to London, they're going to have to dig deep. Because to make another run, listen, it's going to be a hard task all the way from that lower bracket.
Back EU will cover. Now NRG Kiko trying to get things back online. So Flash connects, and now Brock jumps from above, trying to take down Nerf. He's low, and it's Kiko for 3 to start off this series. Now NRG have brought the right pieces into the picture. Brock there on the Vise will take 3 of his own.
It's truly world class. As Nerf.
Pace change seems almost necessary to make any attempt at winning some of these rounds. Getting tagged by the Nightfall makes things real strange. It's a good holdout from Allen as another player steps into his crosshair. That controlled play. Now a second kill from Scuba. Nearly makes a go for it, as that's given NRG a perfect way back into this round.
He needed that kill.
It's a good slide, and Brock is there behind the steep away from it.
Theoden is brutal in this position.
Here it goes. The dark cover gives more time. They have to hold this defuse, but no one can deal with the spam. Fury have no solution to come back into this site. NRG are here for playoffs. He's going all the way for it. Finally taken down as Mata comes in from behind, wrapping through NRG to work with now. The mission becomes kill these players, stop mirrors, that it didn't become an issue. Good position over towards A. In the corner. Zen will turn away from the flash, holds it down, very nicely done from Art, and we're knifing. All right, EU, welcome to the party. Ethan sitting inside the smoke on 8 HP. Ethan lines them up, but Furious still work back in. Artson activates on that lurk. Now Kiko pinched from both directions. A good flash for him, but Artson.
If he had been a second faster, there was a chance.
Now stepping right down the middle of the fast lane. That is gutsy, and he's punished for it. Mata seizes the opportunity, but Nerv is there. Now trying to find a way out of that situation. The fire and the flames, EU tries to carve a path in. They'll have to come down to Artson now. Has the read, Artson is shut out by Brock. We're tied, bide their time. Entice NRG, cycling them into the site, but now Ethan is struck in from behind. Ethan and Mata rip into Furia with only 2 left alive. It is now Artson, 18 HP, a prayer, and a sheriff. Nice, boys! Has downloaded Furious position, but as the smoke falls, it is Art waiting for it. And now Nerv caught in a 1-on-2 with the run it back as well. He is fighting an uphill battle. Cole's back, but Brock will take him down. And is there. Now just 2 remain for Furia. No more second chances, no more hope for Furia. NRG will send them home. Chooses to fall off the too helpful with that wall in the corner. Another one through it, quickly turns from Scuba. Individual necks on point here for NRG as they hold down the line and even play with that little gap in the end.
Still a 1-for-1
round back for Crew. Especially now as Kiko activates on that flank to take people down low. Let's watch it again.
One for 2. And that was the biggest player to take down the pitfalls. And here,
okay,
he
so
does not let
player.
go.
Counter Hunter's Fury, that's Brock with that already online. Letting it rip into the doors. The spike now left out into the open as NRG just continue to lay down fire on this choke point. Crew don't stand a chance. The deadly one striking from the back. That'll be one from him, quickly traded out by MW. And a nice shot from Silence as well, and Crew's shown up to this fight on this one. If Silence hears him stepping on forward, no way, Brock!
That's everything.
That is everything. Less on the other side of the wall, not being cleared away, no! He holds!
I knew it, bro. I knew he was having as well.
He's reminding his team that A side was doing nothing early in the round.
Oh, Sadok.
Right into the corner.
And off on the flank.
So complete as a team. Silence steps straight into Mata. Easy work for NRG. Disrupts the take out from Heaven. Kiko doesn't even care. He's just jumping straight into the middle of it. Mata looking wild. Blasting out from window, but Crew have held this line down low. Dealing with less is the first clear challenge to clear, and Scuba from Mata as Kiko comes running down. No one's even listening to him.
In these corners as well.
And if Les dies, he's actually secured on top of it. Ethan has a Spectre 4 now. Now recovers something. Counter Paranoia. Needs some fights quickly. That'll be the first. How much do you have, Sadok? That double swing is just too good. Players alive, both teams inhabiting the site, and it's Ethan to show up around the bend. 3, make it 5 for NRG.
Drop wire.
Nice! Come on!
Return fire out of Sadok, and now Les is up into the site. Crew are not giving any indication of that approach. NRG completely surprised, but Kiko is right back into the middle of it all. Kiko is dominating Crew. What do you have, Dante? Not prepared enough. Kiko turns away from the tripwire. Sadok unable to play off of it, and now back into the corner. Sadok needs more. With the lasers at the ready, Mata won't let him move an inch. One player spotted, that'll be another. A little bit messy, and with the trade, could have been a rifle. Still more players on the other side, though. In Garage, Sada just found his mark, and I'm not sure exactly what he's supposed to do with the classic here. 2 kills is honestly impressive. W. It's a true one-on-one, are you joking? That's the ult ripped over into the A side. 21 HP. If Ethan kills this, he is absolutely ridiculous. Ethan sends KRÜ home. The revenge tour continues for NRG.
The last spot at Masters London is on the line.
Sees and forwards again. Scuba now can just capitalize. The rest of his team played him perfectly. No, not waiting around. Just spells doom and defeat for the pistol. 100 Thieves did not stand a chance. Potentially a window to play around. He just spots it. Signs of life. Brings it on 1v1. Cage down. And Kiko oblivious.
Wait, that's me.
That's literally you.
Wait,
how are you doing
what
this?
the fuck is that? What?
What? Taken out immediately in a blink of an eye. Kiko looking to lock it all the way down. Asuna immediately taking the trick, brings it into potentially a winnable scenario. Kiko, though, still stands his ground with the final shot way here. Kiko activating now, run it back. He's just trying to run straight through them. Just out of dodge. Timotino with that operator. Smokes dissipate as well. Not much of a chance for them. Timotino. He's going to be going back and forth along with the Prowlers. Asuna just swings wildly out of it, and it looks like dominating towards the spawn. But it go Mata! This time, hold on, the Prowler sees it. That's a seize that's going to be connecting onto 2. Beautiful! And there it is! Fried! A few critical moments, but NRG happy to wait this one out forwards. though. Timotino! What is that? Slowly maneuvering their way forward. Splash, dodge, flick of the wrist. Vora, he's doing it all now. It's one of that where the remaining player is. And Scuba! Swings and delivers a death blow. Isolated, still they've slowed it down, and Mata! I'm going down, there's no defense in order, Brock! What is that? A spawn like this. Tough going.
Wow, that guy's bad at the game.
Responds towards that noise, and he hears it. Run it back forward! That is ridiculous! Let's see if he can stop it all. Up onto the ropes, taking another swing at things with a volley at his feet over the strike. Pick your poison! Up the feathers, he got that plant down. That's the important point and factor. Brawl, pressured. The fight once more, left guessing towards it. The Mata potentially playing a picture perfect stunt. It's NRG one step ahead. Steadily walking up. Mata just opened up onto the sideline, and the angling currently. Game of timings, none the wiser. That is absurd, man. Cryo's head clean off. Keep spawn control already going to be obtained, and that B side now with the plant down. Another angle, Ethan! Mounting now, ticking away, and Ethan. It's a 4-piece for him in a pistol. Vora isolated, clearance into the corner, and accounted for. Vora! Stay up indeed, Kiko. Updraft and a dash forwards. The big tag onto the 2 players gives him the timing. He's isolated now on an island. Run it back. That is risky stuff. He's going to get pressured from multiple avenues.
It's so rough.
Their time. They waited out. Ethan finishes the fight. Forwards with the defense. And Vora, he's punished for it. Trying to defend his comrade. NRG steamroll all over them. Squaring up now for a bit of a scrap towards that B angle. Cryo. And a count of 4. Snaps up towards the side. That's Kiko. Plucked out of the picture immediately. Cryo!
How's he done that?
Cryo!
Recon!
And win! Ace!
Outrageous. My God.
Back to life straight away.
The fight's
behind him. Behind and looking to put the pinch on. And with Shorty in hand, rifle as that secondary option. Timotino! Play spoiler, but too much to deal with. Timotino posted. Turning around the pyramids. Cryo, right time to strike. Could be now. He's Cryo. He's trying to find it now with the pressure mounting. This guy has got it all contained. But the time is ticking, and NRG not getting a move on. They are content to play for the exits.
They're playing a save in a 4v4 retake. That's a bonus round that they're giving away to 100 Thieves.
Flash underhand. Oh, Cryo. Top. Not a count of 4. Does get the tag. Aston with a bit of spam, but he not realizing the block is there. Stun layer down on the feet. Somehow 1v1 for bang. Knife against the back wall alongside that dart. Trying to play them all the way. Kiko!
Kiko outdoes them.
Put a galvanizing finish over towards Mata inside that. Oh, Scuba weaving.
Position.
Hold on. There's damage done. Vora Being assailed now, shot down towards it. Scuba on 8 HP. Oh my! Some angles now, flash forwards into the back of the site. The anti was being played yet. Asuna still getting it done, running back now. To the left, bewildered, wondering what's going on. Running back forwards though, that trade is there. And NRG, they just will not die. Kiko brings it now into that 1v1. Cryo's there, Hamilton to the fuse. Cryo taken out, dismissed. This could spoil the surprise almost immediately, and it could be over in a blink of an eye. Mada feeling that pressure. The Yuto comes out to spam alongside it. No one deals with the dart. NRG, they get it done in style. 13-11. But they will be your last representatives for Americas heading to Masters London, and they do get that chance to once more cement themselves as one of the greatest teams.
All the way through the lower bracket. They put themselves in the most challenging spot they possibly could with that group stage, and yet they're still good for it. The tenacity and the resilience that we have seen from this squad is unmatched, absolutely unmatched. And it's what led them to that incredible Champions Trophy lift and 100 Thieves sent back to the drawing board. This squad is simply too good.
Historically, been a little one-sided.
It's not a rivalry.
Yeah, it's
They're beating their ass every time.
These two teams have squared off time and time again, but it is G2 Esports that has gotten the better of our world champion, and you know that this NRG team desperately wants that win.
So he can immediately just get
Now Rook will find his moment to swing on it, just as Mata emerges. Baby now is going to be crunched. The baby door, and yeah, again, you're crossing too quickly here for Broxoda to get anything done, and that was the B side of the map. Good timing for Scuba there, nice damage as well. Valen dropped low, and that's exactly...
It's like the second you're trying to rotate back to the left side of the map, oh, and yeah, Odin's waiting for you on the angle. Yeah, there's a lot of util here to help Scuba and G2. Wow!
Oh inside Mata's alive here, but look at things getting slowed down a little bit. Kiko and Ethan, though, are going to fall. Brock still with the Odin on the line. Baby Bay, magnetic crosshairs! Wasn't in a position, timing again just not really favouring NRG. Valen's looking to try and make his way in, and Hawk be damned, he's going for it. Scuba, though, doubles down. He's not going to play into this Odin, though, and look at how low Ethan and Mata both have become. This is getting dangerous there. Ethan for 2, that's huge!
It's going to be a factor. There are 8 seconds and they have to plant this spike.
Mata going to be hit by the molly, able to get clear of it, though, as he goes for the plant, and...
Wait, we won!
Oh my god, he got off! Oh my god! Oh my god, Mata got off the ball!
NRG generally a little lackluster here on Lotus, and Ethan, the last to fall. G2 lock it up. I connect, but he sees Ethan a little bit deeper on the line. Doesn't expect the closer play, though. Scuba stayed undetected that entire time and is rewarded with the frag. Leap needs to pop up and be the whack-a-mole that nobody can handle. Right now, Valen can't do a darn thing. Suppressed. Baby Bay just has wayward aim. It's just messy. God, that all went down in a screaming heap. It's on leave with a Guardian. Ethan to play into now. Look at him. How to be up on the site. Can Baby Bay and Valen double swing this? It's a hard ask.
How are you alive?
He needs to try and double up with Trent here, but this is dangerous 2v2. The Opera's something you've got to respect. Kiko now out in the open, still has the Blade Storm to work with, but Trent is unbothered.
Destroyer moment.
That's an NRG special, man. Valen will look to wait. Oh my goodness! What a moment from Ethan. Brock, though, brought down. Ethan a little bit worse for wear, but it's Kiko, cool and calm. And that was a reckoning that came out from NRG. They're going for it, but can they play her in the high tide? Ethan's he's just shredding them. Walked up onto the side. Not a care in the world. And spraying into the smoke. Now they know they can actually go for it. Leave. Oh, what a transfer! 25! And he's enough!
Planted for tunnel. Scuba pops the pin. Decisive map 2 victory for NRG.
Kiko's going to be stunned up here. Surely's going to be checked. You'd think so anyway. Traded out. Spidey senses are tingling. Yep. His opposite number lurks across the map with an Odin of his own, but now Brock is solo. Jaw 10 health! Never stood a chance. There was no sheer wall to slow NRG down whatsoever, but Valen's going to come back in. And now up onto the side, he's found 2. No plant. Yet, and Valen will arrive for G2. Then the captain saved it! Body shots Trent out for the round. And Stam at that spike plant location. Good speculation. Scuba's picked up. There's going to be another tap, but Jaw has to expose himself now. Oh! The slide is nuts! Mata barely clinging on to life. Mata tries to outfox and finds the connection.
We got it, boys. We got it. Hey.
Thinks about the wall bang here, but Valen's going to get involved now. Ethan's got to act quickly. He does down Trent. Baby Bay rotating in late. Has the timing, and a backstab is good. And G2 look like night and day.
Deadly with the sheriff on a pistol round, but Valen in form shuts him out of the round. Flash is great from Kiko.
Again, that's what he loves to do in these mid-rounds. Tap. Kiko on the swing.
Come on.
Okay. Nerves of steel there, eventually Kiko. Basically all red land.
Oh my god!
Dash here from Leaf comes straight away. Got to watch out for the relay bolt.
Eventually they're able to stabilize. Opportunity, but can't find that connection.
Try and invalidate his info as much as possible.
Oh my god!
Unreal stuff from Trent. 33 seconds left of the round, and it's Bucky on the corner for strong breeze to blow him over. Most of G2 are going to be in position. Look already to the side. Yes, Valen finds the timing. That's dirty. Scuba here just as the smoke disappears. Valen etches up his form.
Into the side, exact overdrive dealt with immediately.
This is what G2 though, they're good at handling. They can absorb this pace up from NRG or any other team really. And there's Trent, nice little corner to fire, but he reveals himself by taking down the clone. It doesn't matter, he's found two. Mike's got to be recovered. He's watching this angle from Valen and that's perfect, he knows. Now where Baby Bay is, what a round from NRG. Scuba should be able to finish this off easily. There it is, another pistol picked up here for NRG.
Just for them not closing some of these rounds out. Mata's ultra aggro, deals with the run it back, and has that Hunter's Fury to supplement that. That's beautiful.
That is wild. NRG fight out all the opening. They clearing Scooper out from the back of the side. Kiko, can he flash into this? Runner back active, of course. Gets a second chance, may not even need it. It's on Valen now. Oh my goodness. Valen now knows where Kiko is. What a swing! What a win!
Glide back, stay alive. Brock getting flashed. Oh, back on the reswing, he gets it.
Fall blind doesn't see them out. Hold in one for the boys is the game plan. Brock trying to get involved in the rest of this round. Martin can easily jump peek and confirm.
Oh my god, that we're seeing in a crucial round like this.
Well and truly on the cards in this lower final. Brock here gets a ping and some span to follow it up. It wouldn't be Brock if it wasn't. Dirty stuff. He's very unlikely. He'll step up. We are getting maximum Valorant today. We're going to Ascent to decide our last finalist.
He's playing the Sage on this map. No desire to swing into him. They want to figure out where Baby Bay is first. They can just shut the door in his face.
NRG's defense side setups on this map. Goober up and logs.
He's going to live, just bide his time, but that means NRG need to go for it, try to get a kill on the site. Baby Bay wins that out against Odin. Oh my god.
Going to get to his primary for the time being. Sharpshooting from Kiko though picks it up with the Guardian. Oh, wait, how does he have his primary out? Little gap played in there by Ethan. Now Kiko steps up.
The pressure is being applied.
7 seconds
on the clock. There's no way, man.
Marta can't do anything about this. He can't intervene. He's going to run into Trent if he's not careful. Leaf gets it down. He's so low.
No, Leaf is low HP. He doesn't have any util to heal himself back.
Timing. He saw both of them. Insane. Sees him dancing on the side, but Scuba whips around.
Imagine there's going to be someone playing in that smoke in this situation. Where can G2 even go? You know exactly where they are. They're collapsed on by NRG.
I don't know what's happening.
So I was
winning rounds. I don't know if we don't practice.
Last round and a half. We're going to let it go. I like this from Marta, though. He's going to emerge with a weird angle. You're never ready for that one. Very inventive.
And he even gets the res after. That's so sick. Oh my god, the timing.
That's devastating. That keeps the numbers even now. Spike is headed towards the side. Trent bores a steaming hole straight through Ethan's head.
So much aggro.
Would like that, but no. Against G2, yet another round. Got a TP back to it now. Valen and Leave. Getting it done. This is...
Swing out from Valen is perfect, and that's 4 on the round for him.
For a price. Oh man, George is getting served. Scuba's going to be brought back into the fight. That makes it a 5v2. Long odds indeed. Trent trying to work it in with the Odin. That's pretty dirty stuff now around the corner of Scuba. Okay.
Oh my god, shot a little.
They're going to keep going. It's Scuba. He's done.
It's in the death of 2 players. 5 versus entrenched in the A site. Retake coming from multiple angles. And the classic old combo, the drift of the Hunter's Fury.
Ethan will be biding his time. This round is crucial here. And it's on Ethan. In a 1 versus 3 to hold on. Baby Bay swings out into it. That's the flash.
Look at this wrap. They're going through heaven and trying to flank into the site, walling it off.
Okay, this is going to be 3 players for G2 that can defend this. That is it. Ethan could be a problem now as well. He'll be licking at the heels, but Jaw strikes with the op. The last gasp for this team to dispel the curse. Cardinal points around the site. They hunker down. They've got to hold on. But Leaf steps in, steps out in an instant. Finds his kill. Scuba's able to double down, but that is the end of him. So close came NRG to finally besting their regional rivals, but G2 show us a true bounce back from yesterday's play. Hard fought, grueling, extended series. They booked their ticket into our Stage 1 final.
Au revoir, frérot.